Yesterday I had a real nice compliment. One of my friends who watched one of my videos on watercolor said, "You make it look so easy." Remember? I've always said watercolor is easy. The secret is the paper. This is 300-pound arches, and that's the secret. And the rest is easy. I wet this paper. This is going to be a nice, another little simple one. And I wet my paper already 3 times. It's just soaked. I don't know how, let's see here, if you can see the shine on this. You can see the water on that. So it's nice and wet. It's been sitting there for about 5 minutes. And here we're going to do another simple little painting. Let's start with the sky. I'm going to use mainly, this is going to be mainly a one color painting. We're just going to use, this is brown matter, and we're going to put some here, and we're going to put some here. This is going to be a sunrise. Then we're going to put that in. Then we're going to add some yellow. Okay. I need a bigger brush. That's too small. I want to get lots of paint on here. Okay. I think I'll use a brighter yellow. Okay, let's add there and add here. Here and here. And now we'll add some more brown matter. Alright, there we go. Now, let's let this run. Wipe off my excess water here. Now watch the fun. Tilt it one way. See how it runs? And then we will tilt it this way. And like so. I want it to blend in. Now, if it doesn't blend fast enough for you, you can always take your squirt bottle and really make it wet. Now watch. Look at it run now. This is going to be kind of like a foggy morning, right? And we will turn it sideways as well. That puts everything, blends it all nicely. We're just getting the sky in the water. This is like a lake. We're going to leave some white because that's where we want the land to go. You're going to see just how a painting will just grow. Now I'll tilt it the other way. See how it runs? Like, there's no work to this. It's just fun. And when you get what you want, you leave it. Okay, that's good. I really am. Now, when you wet your paper a few times like I did, and let it sit for a while, and then wet it again, everything just flows. And it takes a long time to dry, and so you got lots to do, lots of time to do whatever you want to do. Okay, so now we're going to add the land. This is going to be real simple. We're going to use burnt sienna. Put in the land with burnt sienna. And this is going to just grow. We're not going to do much painting here. Lots of water, lots of paint. We're going to start right here. There it is. More paint, more water. More paint, more water. Watch it grow. More water. Fill up my brush. Oh, see? I'm not doing anything. Just adding. Now I'm going to get a pointier brush, like so. And I'm going to add now some Antwerp blue. Look at it. See, the longer I hold the brush down, and there we just want a tip of land, so we're just going to lift that up real quick. If you don't, you see what happens? Now you want to fill that in like so. So there, it's just, this is the land, this is the trees. They're just growing. Now I'm going to put in, cleaned up my brush here. Well, I didn't really have to, but I want to get some clean new gamboge, or brown matter. Add more water so it's nice and runny. Right in there. More water, more paint. 2/3, 1/3 is the normal for your horizon. This one's a little higher. We're close. Okay, and I'll just add some more water. And see, it's just kind of, the trees are just growing. And we can put, now we're going to put a little piece of land over here. We're just going to do like so. We don't want them to meet. But see, as soon as you hesitate at the end, you get that blurb. Now you take a tiny brush, and you can just extend that out, like so. This is going to be this is going to be further back, so it's on the up a little higher, further back, higher. And we're going to add some more here. And now I'll add some Antwerp blue. See how it's so wet that it just flows. And now I want that to be kind of green, so I'm going to add a little more burnt sienna. And just dab it. See? It's so wet that everything is just flowing. Alright. Now, I'm going to take my dryer. I'm going to hold it up quite high. Now, I don't know if you can see it, but the shine is coming off the paper. Now's the time for my palette knife. And I'll have to put this on a little bit at different angles so I can work at it. Here's going to be the point of land right here. See, it just flows equal. So what we're going to have here is the shoreline is going to be right here, straight across. Make sure you don't go like the windshield wiper. You have to go straight across. And we're going to extend that out like so, that point. And there's a tree. Now we have to do the opposite there, some deadwoods, right? Remember we talked about deadwoods? And they'll fill in because this is quite wet. So here they go. And now the opposite. So whatever you do on one, you do opposite down here because that's a reflection, right? And if we want to make some rock type formation along there, we just do that. Then we go back here like so, so it reflects. Remember, water's like a mirror. And I don't like that there. We want to fix that a little. There, that's there. Now this one is closer, so we're going to have the shoreline here. And we'll put in some rocks. Oh, that one turned out nice. Yeah. And here's some trees. Better use the tip of my brush, or palette knife. And if you want to put in, it's still a little wet here. Yeah, that's better. That one's, now see, it's now that's so dry there that it won't, but we can fix that. There, we got some, and just slap in some branches down here. Whoops, there, I goofed. See, it's a little too dry there. All right, let's grab this squirt bottle, give her a little shot. There, it's a little damp. That's tricky to do. There, we got the, now we can get the reflections in. They'll fill in some. They're a little big. We can take care of that because we'll just make these a little bigger. Now we'll add some. They're branches there. Make some branches on our trees. And then reflect them down here. Remember, this is going to be just the opposite. Like so. And take a wee little one and just extend it up. Down. And there we go. And over here, we'll put a little more in this one. Watch the soldiers. See how easy I do that? Put them in there lined up just without thinking. And down here we want to have some little growies, little trees, a little more paint. It's a little bluer, but that's okay. Gives a little variety. There we go. See that? And some rocks. Rocks reflecting. Oh, that was bad. I want to get around the corner there. Okay, I want to get around the corner here. I'm going to try something there. I like the little light sticking out, so we're going to dab that. Oh, it's too dry. Okay, that'll have to do. We will add a couple little branches here, or trees, and then they'll be reflecting here, like so. And if you go too heavy, then you have to add it up the top. This is not a great brush. This is, man, that's a bad shape. Should chuck that. Anyway, I just want to show you too. Remember, I say brushes are not as critical as the paper, but this is not a great one. Man, that's an awful mess. My wife likes good brushes. I'm not too fussy about brushes. There we go. Now down here, we make this a little more defined in the trees right here. Then get out our dryer. Oh yeah, got light flashing on and off. Leave it off. See how much the color dries back? That's why when I put color on, I put lots on. There it is. That's a weird color sky. Then you throw on your mat, and there you go. Simple, eh? Nothing to it. You can do it. Happy painting.